7:30 Friday night. Bobo and I came up Top Valley here towards the ski hill just to get some sun. And then I was thinking of 3 tips on how to run a shakeout run, like before a big race. Got a big race coming up tomorrow, and I was just gonna go think about how do I do an easy last run? What am I thinking about here? Let's get going, see what we see. First thing I was thinking about was not bringing your GPS watch and just going freestyle. Don't look at the numbers, don't look at the heart rate, don't look at the distance, don't look at anything. Just go for a cruise and remember why you like to get out and just enjoy the scenery. You know, you put in the work, you just get to have a cruise without anything else and enjoy it. It is so nice out here tonight. These are what are known as the dying days of summer here in Girdwood, Alaska. You never know how many more of these you're gonna get coming in here to late August, September. Could really lock down on us. So you gotta get it while you can. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice. That's winter. That's what winter looks like. We're getting close. Top of chair 3, nice little, I mean, as far as counting numbers goes, it's like a little, I don't know, 250, 300 foot climb. Just enough to get the heart kind of rolling, get the legs moving. Had a fairly lucky taper week come upon me, as this race was a surprise as of 2 days ago. All the other races, Anchorage Race Series, were canceled, and I hear through the grapevine that this Anchored Marathon, half marathon thing is happening. It's being put together just to get people into the Boston qualifier. It's a Boston qualifier for Boston, obviously. And just luckily, I've been doing this interesting new cycle of hard weeks, easy weeks, long weeks, and I'd fallen right into an easy week after a couple hard KOM attempts on the bike and the feet. So I'm feeling rested and actually quite in shape. So that being said, on to tip 2 would be, and this is for people who have kind of a training program aiming towards a race, just know that you've put in the work, you know, mentally as you're out cruising without your watch and your data, that you've put in the work, and tomorrow's gonna be fun. Actually, the racing part's usually not fun. It's the after race part that is fun. I'm gonna get a coffee and walk around in a daze. That's my favorite part. Fun fact, I built this building a few years ago. Oh, fun fact, I built that chairlift a few years ago. That wasn't the same year, that was like 2013. This is 2018, 17 maybe. It's all a blur. Tip 3, as I'm thinking about it, would be go somewhere nice for your shakeout run. You know, you might be traveling to a race. I mean, there's no traveling to races really these days, but you know, you might be in some unknown city. Go find somewhere nice, make it nice. Running's naturally kind of draws you to nice places, which is why a lot of people do it, but make an effort. We're lucky here in Alaska that the natural beauty kind of is just all around. And that's the thing, living here, you can kind of forget about it, or forget that it's there, because it's just kind of there. But I always try to, when I'm driving the Seward Highway, commute in Anchorage or whatever, just like stop and look as if you'd never been there before. You're like, wow, this place is pretty nice. And that could be said about a lot of places. If you live there, you just get used to it. Try to always remind myself how good we got it around here. Hey Bobo, what do you think about that? Question that you could put in the comments would be, do you think dogs look around and admire the view, the beauty? I've been on top of a mountain with some dogs that pretty sure they're enjoying it obviously, but are they looking at the beauty of it? What does a dog see? I don't know. Did I say tip 3 already? I think I did. How about tip 4? Don't overdo it. I have done that. I did it, I don't know, about 2 months ago. I was going to do a solo time trial half marathon that I had all planned out. And the day before, for whatever reason, I got on my mountain bike and then was feeling all, and I did taper for that, and I was feeling all peppy and strong, and then I started kind of going out the trail, and it was great, and I overdid it. I went for like 2 hours. I even went after a 5-minute KOM on some little thing that blasted it out, and holy cow, what was I thinking? But I stuck with the plan. Well, first I blatantly ignored the plan, and the next day I stuck with the plan and went for my half marathon attempt, and it worked, but I was hurting about 5 miles in, and I didn't get my PR I was looking for by a few minutes, and that could have been the route selection. Had some vert that I didn't really like, but I attribute it to my goddamn mountain bike ride the night before. About 6 miles in, I was like, oh, there we go, I'm feeling that. That was that mountain bike ride. So that was tip 4. If you've ever seen a monster in the woods or didn't know what a monster looked like, this is a monster in the woods. Rickety, oh my god, can't even walk on this. So this ramp, I built this ramp. So originally this boardwalk, this is just a side story as I'm here and I'm seeing this side story. This ramp, this bike boardwalk used to be just this flat section, and you come ripping around the corner, sideways, you know, your wheel wants to kick off. And there's a tree right here. Look how big this thing is. So I, as a visionary trail builder, saw that we needed to build this side thing. I guess you'd call it a wall ride of some sort. And you had to get on it just right. Like you had to bam to this thing, like, and it caught you good. It's steep here, but this tree was still here. And if you're on the side of this ramp, your head was kind of T-boning right where this tree was going to be. So the tree had to go. So I pull out the chainsaw and I'm like, I'm cutting this thing down. Probably see chunks of it down there somewhere. So I like cut it down, wah, this and that. And the thing, it was heavy. It was full live, heavy tree. It was crashing down through the forest. I'm like, yay. Literally a minute later, I see this little old Korean lady stick her head out of the bushes. She'd been rummaging. Lots of people come around, and there's fiddlehead ferns and berries and stuff all down in here. And she was in the fall zone, and luckily I didn't crush her. Anyway, yeah. I don't know, I have to kind of balance. I can't do too much running. I do feel susceptible to injury and overuse injuries. Let's go this way, Bobo. So I do lots of biking where you gain power, you lose leg speed, but you can still work on cardio. It's like you gain cardio power, but you slow leg speed. That also in conjunction with flat running to mountain running are two entire different things. Flat running is conducive to leg speed. Mountain running is real similar to biking as it adds strength and cardio, but it kills your leg speed. So there's all benefits, pros and cons. I'm seriously looking for moose and bears right now. They're all over the place. So that wasn't really a tip, that was just kind of context on this race tomorrow, which I will be going over a race report in depth tomorrow night in our first podcast interview with Riley Buck, who I know is excited to get himself canceled as quick as possible, but I'll try to slow that roll, keep it civil. Tip 5. Do your laundry. You don't want to be the guy standing there at the start line stinking like shit because you wore your favorite running shorts and tank top for 4 or 5 days in a row. That's the first reason. Second reason is you gotta have a little pride in your little outfit and know that you're gonna take care of it so it takes care of you. And 3, stink probably weighs something. It's like molecular bacteria waste or something you're smelling, so it probably weighs something, so you want to get rid of it so you can go faster. Quick context of my goals for tomorrow would be I'd really like to break my PR of 1:19:30. That'd be great. That's first goal. Second goal, I'd like to hit 1:15 in the half. So that's what we're striving for, which is basically 550s. Oh, so much pain I can't even comprehend. Bonus tip 6. If you really have to, you could come and manually upload your miles into Strava, because we know how important those numbers really are. What I do, I think it was about 15 miles over 2.5 hours with 5,000 vert. Sounds about right. If you found any of this information useful or entertaining or otherwise informative, please hit the subscription button below, and we look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's podcast where we have a post-race recap. Should be exciting. Thanks, bye.